Hello, beautiful planner babes, and happy Sunday, and welcome to this week's Plan with Me. Today we will be using the July kit from the Rosy Life Planner, and we will be doing the week of July 7th through the 13th. So I didn't actually know if I wanted to do this video because I honestly really didn't want to do anything. But I needed to set up my planner because how did I use July 7th already? Anyway, so I'm not even using those. Alright, so anyway, this has been a really hard week, or I guess a hard half of a week. So technically, on the 4th of July morning at about 1:30 in the morning, we were woke up with my cat jumping out of bed. And I won't go into any more detail. Here's my baby. This is my Rally baby. But anyway, so he jumped out of bed and he basically couldn't breathe. And so we jumped up and basically left the house to take him to the emergency vet. And yeah. So basically he passed away before we were able to get there. And so, needless to say, I'm probably not even in focus right now, and I apologize. So, needless to say, it has been a very hard week/weekend. I guess technically weekend because it happened Friday. But yeah, so in all honesty, I haven't really done a whole heck of a lot. Friday, and it sucks because Friday we had a family barbecue for the 4th of July, and you know, everybody asked if I still wanted to have it, and I did, because I don't know, I guess I don't deal with death really well. I mean, I guess who does? Nobody does. But I think most people cry and grieve, and I don't. I basically is that right? 6, 7. I basically internalize everything. So I pull everything in, and which is really hard because I basically never end up letting it out and never really grieving it. And so, you know, I'm very much inside my head. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have cried. So, I mean, it's not like I don't cry at all, because I am very, very, very heartbroken. But I just kind of end up pulling it all in. So if you're watching this video, please give me, you know, lots of love, lots of strength to make it through, because I am definitely having a hard time processing and dealing with it all. And, you know, all my other animals are, you know, having a hard time and grieving it too. I mean, obviously they were here kind of when it all was happening, and you know, it's hard. It's hard for everyone involved, and yeah, we are all really, really devastated. Sorry, I know I'm saying a lot because I hear myself and I try and catch myself, and I don't know. It's a hard thing to process right now, and I don't really know what to say about it. He was 10 years old, so we had him for, you know, a good amount of time. He did have a heart condition. So he basically did take heart medication like his whole life. And we did have to take him in for heart scans, you know, to make sure that the medication was working properly. And yeah, so we did do that. I need my washi card. But yeah, it was pretty traumatic. He was a Sphinx, which, you know, is basically a naked kitty. And the first time I ever saw a Sphinx cat was the Austin Powers movie. And I think I was in my 20s or so, early 20s. Yeah, I think that's about when it came out. And I was like, Oh my God, what is that? I just love that cat. And I kind of always wanted one. But of course, back then, the internet wasn't popular and you couldn't just look things up and, you know, go out and find your, oh, Jesus, sorry. Go out and find yourself one. So kind of went, to the wayside. Didn't really ever, wanted one, but didn't really ever think of how to get one. So fast forward, and the other thing is I was pretty much a dog person, except for that Sphinx cat. I mean, I loved people's cats, don't get me wrong. And I love cats just as much as dogs. I just didn't have any. But so anyway, oh, that's turning out really pretty. So anyway, fast forward a lot of years, and my current wife, that sounded bad because we've been together like almost 20 years now. And it's not like I've had several others. But anyway, my wife is deathly allergic of cats. Which was never really any big deal because, like I said, we were, a dog household. It was all about the dogs. And so one day I'm scrolling through, I think Facebook, and someone posted a picture of a Sphinx kitten. And I was like, oh my God. And I sent it to Mel, and I'm like, I've always wanted one of these kittens. I'm so in love with it. I've wanted one like literally since I saw Austin Powers when I was like really, really young. And can we get one? And she's basically like, no, we can't, because it's either basically me or a cat, because I absolutely, cannot live in a house with a cat. She is like that allergic. Her eyes swell up. She can't breathe. I mean, even sometimes when we're around people who have a cat in their home, and like just being around them, she like won't be able to breathe. So I got online and I was like, okay, well, since Sphinx cats don't have any hair, are they like hypoallergenic or something, so that you don't have to worry about it because you won't be allergic to them? So I did do a lot of research, and I found out that people who are allergic to cats are either allergic to their dander from their hair or their saliva. And you can be allergic to, obviously, to both, but most commonly people are allergic to one or the other. So it's their dander that's in the air or their saliva, which is obviously, you know, around the house. So I, you know, presented all the information to her and everything. And so I'm like, well, you know, are you allergic to their dander or are you allergic to their saliva? And she's like, I honestly don't know. I do not spend enough time around cats to figure it out. So I'm like, well, if you're not allergic to a Sphinx cat, can I get one? So anyway, we started looking up breeders in the area and found one that had a litter. And we got in contact with her. And we kind of, you know, told her the situation. Hey, you know, we're interested in a cat, but we don't know if it's going to work out due to allergies. Can we basically come up and see your cats and figure it out? And we had one picked out that we really, really liked, or that I really, really liked, because it was definitely my thing. And so we ended up heading up to her house, and we drove, I think, 3 or 4 hours to her house. Because it was in the same state as us, but was definitely a ways away. And Mel's like, okay, well, I will go in and I will see, you know, and I'll basically be able to she'll basically be able to tell instantly, you know, if it was a go or not. So we go up inside the house, and she doesn't have any issues. So we go through the process and end up getting our rally cat. And we take him home, and we both fall so in love with him. He is just, you know, he's everything. He loved to go on car rides. We took him over to family's house. We took him out when we went shopping and stuff, and just basically he loved to ride in the car and loved to go places with us. We got him a little cat wheel. If you've seen those cat wheels, we got him one of those, and he loved to run on those. And he was just, we just totally loved him. And I mean, obviously we still do, even though he's not here. And after him, a couple years later, we got our little girl Sphinx, Subi, and obviously we still have her. But anyway, so yeah, it was a very hard weekend. It was a nice, day with the family coming over. and getting to see the grandbabies, because that's always a joy. And being able to see my grandma, who's 97 years old, is always a joy, that she is able to still come up and still visit and see us. But yeah, pretty much the rest of this weekend has been pretty miserable. And then Mel obviously left. Sorry about that. I don't know what my dogs are hearing. I'm guessing they're probably hearing the washer or the dryer going, and of course barking at it because they think somebody is outside. But anyway, so yeah, it's been a heartbreaking weekend, and here we are. And yeah, last week, obviously, I did not do much in my planner. I mean, I did do the stuff, that I have to do. I have to get up every morning and, take care of my other animals, and I know that there'll be a lot of people out there who are not animal lovers, and to them, they're just like, oh, it is, whatever, that's too bad or whatever. But, when you spend 10 years with your animals and they're, your everything, it's hard. It's hard to say goodbye. And I do think one of the hardest parts about it is it was unexpected. We literally had no idea that it was coming. So, I think I want... Okay, so my neighbor actually has a backhoe, and they are putting... I kind of want to cover this up, but proportion-wise, it's not really what I want. So anyway, they have a backhoe going, and it is loud. I hope that you guys can't hear it, but it is, in fact, making my dogs go nuts, because they are scooping up rock to put in some different areas. They concreted in some areas around their front porch and through their backyard. And so, yes, they are scooping that all up, and the backhoe itself is fairly loud. And when they scrape it along the sidewalk to pick up the rock, it is also fairly loud. And I don't want to make you guys have to listen to that if it is loudly coming through. And I don't want you guys to have to listen to my dogs continually barking at it. So we'll do a quick finish up here. Let me see. see, what do we have? We have I was gonna try and put all my stickers in for all the things I need to do this week, but I was unprepared and I do not have my sticker book with all my little icons. I do know that we've got this on the 9th. Got that there on the 9th. And then, where did my little icon stickers go? I think we are going to do this one here that says, Hello July. Sorry guys, I am really trying to hurry up because I know that that is loud and and I'm actually not sure which day I'm going to mow the lawn. So, because we are supposed to have like over 100-degree weather here this next week. And I did not get the lawn mowed this past week because of the things that happened. But I might have to mow the lawn in a couple different days because I might have to go out there like at 7 a.m. and mow before it gets too hot, and as soon as it gets too hot, come back in. So I don't actually know if I'm going to use one of these stickers because it may be over the whole period of time. Laundry day on Thursday, and then also we got to get the dog bath sticker down, and these are also from, I don't know how well it's showing that. The cute little girl giving her dog a bath. And all these are from the Rosy Life Planner. They're the Rosy Posy little emoji, icon, stickers, whatever they're called. And they are just adorable. And you can get different hair color on the little girl. And so I do know on Thursday that is kind of mandatory that I get that done this week. I need to do as much as I can that is what do you call it? Routine. Because I definitely am sinking down into that depression, and you know, I don't really, I mean, none of us ever really want to go down that path, and you know, I feel like I am struggling right now to, basically basically really want to do anything. I mean, I want to do nothing. But let's see. I guess when I said I was going to get off here so you guys didn't have to listen to the neighbor, I guess that kind of went sideways, because here we are still like 5 minutes later and you can definitely hear him, or I hope you guys cannot hear him as loudly as I can. But anyway, we use the July kit from the Rosy Life Planner. If you guys have been here with me for a while, you know that I PR for her. And you can use code Angie15 to get you some savings on any of her leftover kits and stickers and the little icon guys. And she's got a really beautiful planner bag out right now. And so check out her shop. And today is July 6th. I honestly don't know if I will put this up today, but it is also Linda's birthday. So a big shout out and a happy birthday to her. But yeah, I'm sorry that, you know, this was kind of a sad video for me. And hopefully, you know, I didn't make anybody else too sad. I just wanted to share my story and, yeah, be able to come on here and talk to you all today. So if you like my channel or whatever, or you want to send me big hugs and loves for moral support right now, I'd sure appreciate it. And if you're new here, this is definitely not the normal topic of plan with me, but I really do appreciate each and every one of you for joining me every week and being a part of my videos. And so until next time, love you all bunches, and thank you for your support, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.